Number one red flag you have to watch out for in a man, and I swear if you see this, you got to get out of there. But what is it? What is
So the creator goes on to say that the number one red flag that women should look for when dating is lust. And he pulls out this chart and he says, here's the proof. See, lust is the lowest frequency on the chart of emotions. And it feels like he's kind of pandering to women. And I kind of feel like I wish this conversation would have been more about sexual discipline. But let's talk about it. First of all, is lust a bad thing just because it's low frequency? And I would say absolutely not. And the example I would give is instruments. Violins have a higher frequency than drums, but it doesn't mean that violins are better than drums, right? Drums just activate a different part of us than violins do. So just because something is lower frequency doesn't mean that it's bad. Second, what is the definition of lust? The original definition means appetite, wanting, desire. If you don't have a desire or wanting or appetite for something, you're not going to be motivated to do anything, whether it's making babies or being attracted to your partner and making a really strong connection, or if it's being the most spiritually, pure hearted person in the world, that's still a desire, it's still an appetite to do something. So God gave us that for a reason. So when it comes to sexual discipline, what do we need to look for? I think as a tantrika, we need to be looking at healed sacral chakras. So in tantra, we learn that there are seven main energetic psychic hubs, and they each govern different aspects of consciousness. Your sacral center governs your sexual energy, your creativity, your understanding of duality, and also your unconscious mind and emotions. So that means if a man has any like unconscious emotions, wounds that have gone unprocessed, then when they are feeling aroused sexually, they might overcompensate in that area and become hyper sexually active. It might look like that when they have unhealed mother wounds or father wounds or unprocessed emotions. And that's something that a lot of men aren't even privy to. And women, it might look a little different or it can look the same. They might be suppressed or numb or any of those things. So, what our society needs to focus more on is actually healing the sacral center in the most authentic way, not pretending and pretending like we're healing it by suppressing it or having rigid rules around it, but being our most authentic self and healing it and accepting our body in its most natural state and our instincts. And as we do that, and not just focus on super consciousness and our third eye and our crown and our heart and all this stuff, but really focus on our bodies and our natural instincts, we will heal our relationships. And that's something we can look for when we are dating. Plus, I don't know any woman who doesn't want a man who has a healthy sexual appetite for her.